You don't look like no highfalutin, rootin' tootin' son of a bitch from San Francisco.
Is that right?
Robert.
Well, have some more garlic bread.
Robert!
Marshal, what the hell are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere this time of year? Forget to turn left at Santa Fe? Run out of horse thieves in your jurisdiction? Ain't no ladies left in Arapahoe County willing to tolerate your philandering ways?
Not at all, Robert. There's plenty of women who haven't met me yet. Denver is a pretty big city now. We even have an opera house. It ain't nothing like the one in Frisco.
Well, Marshal, something tells me you're not just here for the pasta and garlic bread. You're a little too far out of the way to be passing through. You know what? Something tells me, little bird, something tells me that you're looking for more than a place to bed down for the night. But aren't we all?
Yeah. We've got some family business we need to tend to in Flat Rock. Some bad people have done some things there, and we've got to make it right. I thought you, me, and Jake might head down there and fix it. Then we could head over to Frisco to watch an opera. And hey, you got some more of that wine?
Marshal, isn't Flat Rock just a wee bit out of your jurisdiction?
Robert, I ain't no marshal anymore. Gave that up some time ago. I've retired from my duties and been seeking my fortune. Robert, I ain't no marshal anymore. I gave that up some time ago. I've been retired from my duties and been seeking my fortune, searching for the Lost Dutchman's mine.
The Lost Dutchman's mine?
One of my last duties was to preside over the hanging of Three Fingers Willie after he killed the Dutchman. Before the Dutchman died, he told me about his mine. Said the mother lode was right outside Denver, and I believed him. Said the strike made the California gold mines look like small potatoes. He died in my arms, just as he was about to give me the location.
You're the gunslinger who shot Patches McKenzie and Charlie Watson? You're the one who killed Popeye Jefferson and held off the cavalry at Santa Cruz?
Marshal, what kind of stories you been feeding this boy?
You are the best shootist there was. Now, how about that wine?
Marshal, you sure all that whiskey you've been sopping up lately don't have you remembering things that just might not be as real as they were?
You're saying I'm a liar? You calling me a drunkard?
Well, Uncle David here said you's the gobbling meanest son bitch that ever lived. Said you'd be honored bound to help us see justice was served. He said you's the best there ever was. He said you'd be our huckleberry on account of you're obliged to him and all. He said you had a sense of justice and maybe, just maybe, a guilty conscience.
He did he?
He said you'd come along with us. He said you'd saved your life so many times and all.
He said that, huh?
Well, I'm a force to be reckoned with myself. I'm only now coming to my full potential.
Yeah, I imagine you are, Jacob.
Well, I ain't had much of a chance to prove it, no. We just moved out to Flat Rock a few months ago. Before that, we lived up in Wisconsin. Now, I go by the name Jake the Kid.
Well, you know, I just may not be your huckleberry. I'm just a dirt farmer now. I've seen the error of my ways. Now, tell me a little bit about that, a little more about that Lost Dutchman's mine, Marshal.
I told you, Robert, I ain't no marshal anymore. I'm seeking my fortune searching for the Lost Dutchman's mine. Before the Dutchman died, he told me about his mine. Said it was right outside Denver, and I believed him. Said the strike made the California gold mines look pitiful.
Have some more wine, Bacchus.
He died in my arms, just as he was about to give me directions. But Robert, I've dug up some nuggets that confirm his claim. Nephew Jake here, seen the big ones.
I sure have. Big as your fist, some of them.
We're on a different quest now, Robert. We need your services. Remember Doc Henry in Denver? I turned my back on that because I agreed with the people that paid you. That time you robbed the train and shot the conductor as he was reaching for his watch. I never liked that arrogant ticket puncher. Anyway, put a hole in my best suit coat once. Remember when that lynch mob came after you as you was sleeping off an evening at Madame Celeste's hook shop?
Yeah, and Uncle David said he made sure that you woke up in town, rode out of town the next morning. He said he helped you find the keys to those handcuffs, too. All we're saying is it might kind of help ease your obligation if you rode along with us and lent your support to our mission.
So you're Marshall David's little nephew Jacob. Hell, when I first saw you guys riding up, I thought you might be drifters looking for a handout, or bounty hunters coming here after something, or maybe just a tropical illusion from the heat.
We could have been. That's a fact.
You could have been.
Like I was saying, you don't look like no curly wolf cold-blooded killer.
Well, I ain't no more. I gave that up years ago. Jake the Kid? Who the hell calls you Jake the Kid?
People? Like I said, I'm a force to be reckoned with.
Alright, what people? So when you're in Flat Rock, the fine citizens there all call you Jake the Kid?
That's right. On account of my proficiency with this here pistol, those who want to stay on my good side, they call me Jake the Kid.
Jake, put that away before you hurt yourself or me or even old Guildenstern here.
Wait, but I got a line in here.
You stole my line up here. You have
Yeah, you
much
jumped
more of
his
that
line.
garlic bread and you'll be sleeping outside with the horses.
Well, that's your line right
I
there.
know, you skipped it.
Well, you skipped it?
No, you skipped it.
I skipped it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
So we're even.
Oh, I see.
Alright. Guildenstern. Guildenstern? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how about it?
Well, how about
A
it?
little Shakespeare.
How about what?
Riding up with us, of course. Joining up with us. I didn't ride nearly 1,000 miles to go home empty-handed. Uncle David here says he won't help me without you. Says you're the best there ever was. Says you're our only hope of pulling this off and getting home alive. So we're heading south to Flat Rock. We're going to see justice is served. We're going to kill us a couple of no-good hard case shucks and a chucklehead constable.
What for?
For killing my sister Sarah, that's what. Raped her. 4 of them did. They killed some innocent families during the transgressions. They got away with it too. All because one of them's a nephew of the town constable.
Jesus H. Christmas.
That's right. I got $300 saved up. It's my life savings. 2 of you can split it in half. $100 a piece. You get rid of that stupid-looking hat and buy a new one.
Ain't nothing wrong with my hat.
Not to mention you can settle your obligation to Uncle David here. He says it's going to be easy as licking butter off a knife.
Listen, I don't want your money, Jake. I ain't a shootist anymore. Changed my ways. My wife, she helped me turn my life around. Well, that and my responsibilities here. I got different priorities now. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't touched a gun in years. Threw my pistols down the well out there. All I got left here is that rusty old shotgun there, and I ain't even loaded half the time. You know what I'm saying, Jake? So, shit. You know, Jake. It's just there's not much to shoot at out here except those vultures and crows and the coyotes that freeze in the winter. We raise all our food anyway and went on a macrobiotic diet.
Excuse me, microbiotic?
Macrobiotic.
Microbiotic?
Macrobiotic.
Oh, macrobiotic. You sure?
Well, I cheat a bit sometimes.
Well, you don't look too prosperous. This cabin's a wreck. Heck, you could use your half to buy yourself some new furniture. Not to mention, you can settle that obligation with Uncle David here.
Jake, I just don't care too much about material possessions anymore since my late wife passed.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nothing much holding you back here. No, is there? Where did you find this Indian broad?
I work with her.
Oh.
She said she'd be obliged to do it since I helped her out a time or two and all.
Okay.